The current criminal justice system, the way I feel that they treat survivors is that they are a second party. Reality says they're the reason why we even have this proceeding going on, is because this was done to them. They are not part of the process. They only get to fill the role that is allotted them to fill. I don't think we were ever looking for justice for Cathy as much as we were looking to have people understand that she was a woman of dignity and worth. We had called all the hospitals and everything. There was nothing. No one had heard from Cathy. And because of her addiction problems, she had some low-level arrest for prostitution and lookout and all these other little things. It made it very difficult to engage with law enforcement. She still didn't deserve to die the way that she died. So we spent a lot of time defending who Cathy was, that she was loved, that she was somebody's daughter, that she was somebody's sister, somebody's aunt. I feel like they treat survivors as the outsider or something to be used as part of whatever it is that they need to accomplish. If they need a longer sentence or whatever it is that they feel that they need from that survivor I think that that's what the criminal justice system wants from them. They don't want them, once it's in the criminal justice system, they don't have another role. And everybody has a role, but the survivors or the victim, everybody kept saying, we just want to get the family's closure. The only closure that they could give families or survivors or victims or any of that stuff is the finality of the proceedings. Is the only kind of closure. They're not giving back your loved one. And justice just looks different to different families because everybody has a different kind of expectation of what justice is. So, and for some people, justice is that the person is locked up forever and ever. And for other people, it's, maybe just being able to have a conversation. I've got to be able to have a conversation with this person just to see if to find out about him, to know more about him. I need something that shows me that he's human, that he has feelings or he cares about something. All the way up, I was so excited about the meeting because I was finally going to be able to sit across from him. My mom was finally going to be able to forgive him if she felt like that's what she still wanted to do when she sat across from him, and just that we were just going to be able to have a conversation. I thought that was just amazing. We had the conversation with him, and the dialogue was very interesting, and he wasn't what you might call remorseful about what he had done. He had just kind of put it over here and said, can't change it, so it is what it is. And he wanted the death penalty. He wanted it, he wanted it quick. So he didn't want to have his mandatory 3 appeals. So, it was a very interesting conversation, and you find out a lot that you put through your lens, and you think you know how someone else is feeling, or you're trying to, or I'm thinking that, it's eating him up every day, thinking about what he's done. He can never undo what he's done. So how do you live with that? But that's my lens. That's not his lens. And we're so quick to throw people away. What we missed was the idea that somebody failed them at some point way before they ever hit this system. If we're constantly putting people in a system that we failed, then how do we expect a different outcome? I want to value human life. The story of the person who, got mugged jogging. And it's yeah, you incarcerate her, mug her. That's not going to make her feel safe about going out there jogging again. What is it that she needed? What she needed was somebody to run with her until she felt safe enough to run by herself. You know, so people are a great resource if you allow them to be that resource. You know, we know best what are our needs, what are our wants. We know best those things. And what is it that I might need today? I might not need that tomorrow. But that's why things gotta be organic and they gotta be moving.